Si Glendy Tulfo, anak ni Senator Rafi Tulfo sa kanyang unang asawa na si Julie Tulfo, ay naglabas ng kanyang saloobin at sama ng loob laban sa kanyang ama sa isang live interview na isinagawa 2 taon na ang nakalipas. Sa natulang panayam, nagpaliwanag si Glendy na hindi niya irekomenda ang kanyang ama sa paling tumakbo sa pagkapangulo. Ipinakagaling niya ang ilan sa mga dahilan kung bakit ganoon ang kanyang pananaw kay Senador Rafi Tulfo. Bukod dito, ipaniliwanag ni Glendy kung bakit niya napagdesisyon ang palitan ng apelidong Tulfo at gamitin ang apelido ng kanyang Amerikanong ama-amahan na siyang nagpalaki at gumabay sa kanya habang siya ay lumalaki. Ano nga ba ang dahilan sa likod ng kanyang mga pahayag? At bakit niya tinalikuran ang apelidong Tulfo? Panoorin natin ang buong video at alamin ang kabuuan ng kanyang mga naging pahayag.
Po ginamit yung last name na Tulfo. You were just using your mom's name.
Oh, sorry. Nung sa Pilipinas ako hanggang sa US, ginamit kong Tulfo. So, pinalitan ko lang yung pangalan ko the last time I saw Rafi. So, the last time I saw Rafi, mga 2008 ata, pinalitan ko na yung pangalan ko.
Bakit niyo ho pinalitan yung pangalan niyo?
Kasi kinuha ko ang pangalan ng tunay na ama ko, si Joe Pearson. Yun ang sasabihin ko.
Joe Pearson.
So, parang homage ko sa kanya kasi siyang nagpalaki sa akin. At saka, 2008, may isip na ako, may edad na ako. So, I think that's when I really saw what my father, Rafi, is just a father, right? He's genetic material. So, naalala ko na kailangan ko ng tulong sa kanya sa college. So, tumawag ko sa kanya. Sa 2008, meron naman siyang kaya, pero pinalitan ng numero niya sa akin. Tawag ako ng tawag, hindi ko siya makatawag. So after that, everything just hit me in the face that he's not a real father. He's never going to be.
Ayun. Sinubukan niya daw tawagan si Senator Rafi Tulfo para humingi ng tulong sa kanyang pag-aaral. Pero that time ay parang hindi na niya makontak yung number ni Senator Rafi Tulfo. So tuloy po natin, guys.
Kasi meron ho siyang sinasabi sa kanyang programa when you reached out to him daw when you were supposed to get married or when about to get married, when you were about to get married daw po. Parang he tried to reach out to you daw, kaya lang daw po ayaw daw po ibigay nung mga relatives nyo po, even your mother, yung number nyo po, dahil magbibigay daw po siya ng $10,000 sa inyong kasal. Is there any truth to that po? Kasi yun po yung kanyang nilalabas sa kanyang palabas na Rafi Tulfo in Action.
Hindi totoo yan. Thank you for bringing that up and asking that. Because I want to set the record straight. Hindi totoo yan po. First of all, na-meet niya ako sa 1997, di ba? So, as I said earlier, I've visited the Philippines a handful of times, maybe 5 times throughout that time. So, I'll see him, I'll come for 3 weeks. I'll see him about 5 times, 4 to 5 times in those 3 weeks. So, each time, nawawala yung numero ko, nawawala yung email ko, nawawala yung address ko each time. Kasi kung nasa Pilipinas ako, he's always saying, oh, I've missed you, I love you, mahal kita, blood is thicker than water, ganon. Binobola ako, di ba? Pero as soon as I go back to America, walang birthday cards, walang Christmas cards, walang phone calls, wala. Basta nawawala. Pero every time I go back sa Pilipinas, I forgive him kasi in my head, maybe I did something wrong. baka nagkamali ako. So in my head, I thought I'll just be a better daughter this time around. I won't make him upset. I'll be perfect. So
Mhm.
masyadong masakit na yun ang inisip ko. So kung sinabi niya na he can't get a hold of me, I don't understand because how has he not in today's technologically driven world, hindi ko naintindihan bakit nawala niya ang address, phone, at saka email ko na more than 5 times. And to tell you the truth, Attorney Libayan,
Opo.
yung Facebook ko, private. Private na private. Talagang lockdown yon. You cannot find me. Kung
Opo.
hanapin mo ako sa Facebook, hindi mo ako mahahanap. Yung litrato ko, hindi ang mukha ko kasi talagang gusto kong privacy ko. So,
Opo.
na-surprise ako sa, I think it was 2000, when was it? 2019? So, it was when I was after my marriage. Nakita kong email sa Facebook ko galing kay Ralph. Sinabi
Sino po si
niya,
Ralph?
Ralph Tulfo, anak ni Rafi.
Okay, yung kanyang anak po. O, sige po.
Sinabi niya, hey, I'm using Ralph's Facebook because I don't have Facebook. So your mother, something along that, I can pull it up later, but your
Okay
mother
po.
is trying to tarnish my reputation. Can you please talk to her? Something along that line. So hindi ko naintindihan na paano niyang nakuha ang Facebook ko. Lockdown ang account ko.
Mhm.
So,
Well, alam niyo ho kasi
easy
marami
for...
naman siyang researchers eh.
Okay, so
So that only says na kaya nga yung tulad ng laging sinasabi ni Rafi Tulfo, kung gusto may paraan. Well, he is a very powerful person and he has a lot of people working under him. Most definitely he can do that. Kaya I feel you po nung sinabi nyo na more than 5 times he lost all your contact details, email, phone, tsaka social media. Pag gusto nga may paraan. So, well, I'm sorry to hear that na ganyan ho kayo dininay. Pero in relation to the money offerings po na sinasabi niya na he was supposed to give you 10,000, can we set the record straight din po if you can make clear to people kung paano ho kayo sinuportahan ni Rafi Tulfo?
hindi niya ako sinuportahan. Oh, teka. Kung sasabihin mo na sinuportahan niya ako nung binibigyan ako ng shopping money kasi kasama ang girlfriend, so gusto niya ng one-on-one time sa girlfriend, bibigyan ako ng pera para mag-shopping ako, yun, sinuportahan niya yung shopping habit ko.
So if maalala nyo po kaya parang all your life kung magkano po siguro yung naibigay sa inyo, approximation of the money that Rafi Tulfo gave to you. So puro shopping money lang?
Shopping money lang po kung nasa Pilipinas ako lang, kasama
Mga
ng
magkano po
girlfriend.
yung binibigay niya?
Siguro each time I visit, bibigyan ako ng $2,000 to $3,000 siguro.
2,000 to 3,000 US dollars.
So
So
kung
you
mga
went
5
here,
times, mga 15,000 siguro.
so mga $15,000 po yung nakuha nyo sa kanya na pera in your lifetime.
Tama po.
Okay. So ngayon po what was your reaction when do you ito ho muna siguro a better question. Do you watch your dad sa Rafi Tulfo in action?
Hindi po. Kasi
How about in the Senate po? Do you watch him?
hindi po. I prefer not to be involved or see what he's doing.
Ngayon po itong kasi marami siyang claims tungkol sa nanay niyo ho. If you don't know anything about it and if you haven't watched it, maybe I will not ask na, pero I'll ask your permission then if you are willing to talk about it. Yung mga claims ho ni Raffy Tulfo sa inyong nanay na si Miss Julie po. Do you know anything about the claims of Raffy Tulfo sa mga ginagawa ho ng nanay nyo?
Teka po, meron clip na that was sent to me about he was on his show and he said my mother is extorting him. Yun ba?
Yes, tama po. Oho. So you've seen that clip po.
Yes, I have.
What can you say about that po?
Talagang I'm shocked kasi shocked ako kasi number one, hindi naman totoo. Number two, pinakita yung mukha ng nanay at dad ko sa TV. At saka yung lugar nila, like invasion ng privacy, and complete use of power, abuse of power, yung inisip ko nung ginawa na niya yun. Kasi ang nanay at saka dad ko, wala silang platform na kagaya niya.
Yes.
So, lahat ng ginagawa niya, reframing, di ba? So, putol-putol, like ang mga information na linalagay niya, and reframing ang information na linalagay niya. So, total abuse of power kasi ang nanay at saka dad ko, wala silang power na pwedeng that people will hear what they have to say, their side of the story.
Tama, tama po. I agree with you. Kasi are you aware po na in social media your dad has 27 million subscribers in YouTube and he is the most famous YouTuber here in the Philippines?
Opo, alam ko yon, pero I don't search that info myself. I have that information sent to me. So medyo alam ko anong ginagawa niya kasi ang mga pamilya ko binibigyan ako ng mga information pero hindi ko hinahanap ng sarili ko ang information niya.
Yeah, I understand ho kung bakit ganun yung gusto nyong mangyari. Ngayon po, speaking of popular personalities, are you aware din po na yung mga kapatid ni Raffy Tulfo ay popular personalities rin dito sa Pilipinas?
Opo, dati nung na-meet ko siya una, si Mon mas popular ata kaysa sa kanya. Si Mon at saka si Erwin. Si Ben Conte. So I think when I first met him, Raffy wasn't as big as Mon Erwin. Maybe he was bigger than Ben at the time.
So ito po, where did you meet them? Can you remember po what was the year when you met your titos, the Tulfo brothers?
To be honest, I can't remember the exact year. It might be the first time that I was in the Philippines. So, kung tama, 2007 yon. Yung na-remember ko lang, we went to a fancy restaurant, a private room. So, there was a specific private room sa restaurant. So, it was just my uncles and my father and their girlfriends. So, dinala yung lahat ng girlfriends nila. Walang nagdala ng asawa. Girlfriends lang ang na-meet ko. So, that was my first time. And again, I was young, so excited ako na-meet kong si Tito Mon. Diba? Sikat siya. So, excited ako na-meet ko si Tito Mon, si Tito Erwin, at saka yung mga girlfriends nila.
Pero nung panahon na ito, you are aware po nakasal sila lahat?
Hindi ko alam. Hindi ko alam kung kasal sila.
Mm.
Pero kasi pinakilala lang girlfriend. So, ang isip ko, baka may asawa kasi sabi girlfriend. Kasi,
Okay.
yung isip ko nung bata ako, kung gwapo sila lahat, mayaman sila, syempre may asawa na, di ba? So, tapos
Yes, yes.
pinapakilala lang girlfriend. At saka kung kasama yung girlfriend ng tatay ko, kasi alam ko, ang tatay ko, kasama niya si Jocelyn. So, bakit
Mm.
isasama ang girlfriend niya, hindi Jocelyn, kung yung mga ibang babae ay
Mm.
asawa, di ba? Dapat Jocelyn,
Mhm.
dapat hindi yung girlfriend.
Yes, yes. Itong mga Tulfo brothers ho, ilang beses nyo nakasalamuha o na-meet? Isang beses lang po ba?
Isang beses lang, pero si Tito Ben,
Mm.
nakita ko siya na naman, nakalimutan ko yung date. Siguro mga 18 ako. Galit na galit ako
Mm.
sa tatay ko. So, nasa Pilipinas ako. So, I asked my Tito Dick kung pwede niyang, if he could have me meet Tito Ben. So, he got me a meeting to meet with Tito Ben. Galit ako kasi nawala na naman ang tatay ko. Nawala na
Mm.
naman ang telepono ko, nawala naman ang email ko. So, I didn't want to see my father. I didn't want to see Rafi that year. So I went to Tito
Mm.
Ben, and Tito Ben urged me to murahin si Rafi for neglecting me, diba? So, I think Tito Ben might have called Rafi because later that evening, I got a phone call. Walang telepono ng tita ko. I was staying at my tita Sally's at the Palenque area in Las Piñas, so they didn't have a telephone. So it was one of the neighbors had the telephone. They called there, and it was my father saying he wanted to meet me and take me out.
Mhm.
So we met at the Shangri-La Hotel, and
Mhm.
apologetic siya, really apologetic.
Okay.
He was apologizing. He told me he missed me, na mahal niya ako, ganon, ganon. And he'll make it up to me whatever I wanted. Kung gusto ko ng bodyguards with a car to go shopping, if I wanted a condo, or he was making all kinds of promises to me kung anong gusto ko. So
Mhm.
again, I forgave him at that time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Pero about these promises that he made, meron po bang nangyari dun sa mga promises na prinamis niya sa inyo yan? Yung mga condo, yung mga sasakyan na yan?
Wala po.
Wala.
Siguro that's the year na pumunta kami sa Lizelle.
Sorry?
Pumunta kami sa Boracay, dinala ang
Okay.
girlfriend, Lizelle, sa Boracay. Kaming tatlo, pumunta sa Boracay. Kasi yun atang sinabi ko sa kanya gusto kong gawin. So, dinala kaming tatlo sa Boracay kasama si Lizelle.
Ditong panahon na ito, are you aware kung meron hong anak yung daddy nyo, si Rapi po na kay Lizelle?
Na-meet ko ang anak ni Lizelle, si Chelsea. She introduced her to me, and nagalit ang tatay ko na bakit pina-introduce si Chelsea sa akin. But it was already done. Lizelle brought Chelsea. I think we were at the mall. Pero yes, I'm aware of Chelsea. Na-meet ko siya nung bata pa siya, baby, di ba? Pero hindi ko na-meet si Ralph or Maricel.
Sino po ang alam niyong tatay po ni Chelsea?
Rafi.
Si Rafi Tulfo din po. Ngayon po itong binanggit niyo po si Ralph tsaka si Maricel po. Sila po kaninong anak po ito?
As far as I know, Rafi Tulfo.
Raffy Tulfo. Doon ho po, ito ho ba yung kay Jocelyn Puwa, yung congressman din po ngayon?
Opo.
So you haven't met them po tulad ng sinabi nyo?
Hindi po. Na-meet ko lang si Jocelyn. Mabait si Jocelyn sa akin. Meron mga alahas na binigyan sa akin ni Rafi na sinabi niya galing kay Jocelyn.
Mm. Okay. So, did you meet Jocelyn po in person?
Opo, mga 2 beses.
2 beses.
Pero hindi si
Okay.
Maricel
So,
or Raf.
hindi si Maricel o kaya si Ralph.
Opo.
Do you communicate with any of dito po sa father side nyo through any of the communication channels like phone or social media or email? Do you communicate with them?
Hindi po. And even if I wanted to communicate, I don't have their information. Well, teka, I have Ralph's Facebook. So kung gusto ko, I guess I could reach out to Ralph. Pero hindi po.
Mm. Ngayon po, meron hong ano dito, meron pong mga very sensitive questions dito, and it's okay po if you don't want to answer them. Okay? Ito ho kasi from the people who are watching right now, they submitted these questions. Meron ho ditong question from Teacher Mark React. Teacher Mark Reacts po. Ang sabi po dito, yung ano po, may galit ka daw po ba sa inyo ngayon sa inyong father?
Salamat sa question. Magandang question yan. I haven't really thought about it. Nung siguro bata ako, when I was still in my 20s, even, oo, may galit ako. Pero ngayon, wala.
That's good to know po. That's good to know. Ngayon po, dito sa batas natin, and you frequently watch us, and we value family relations here first and foremost. So dito sa amin, we criticize Raffy Tulfo and all other politicians in relation to the things that we think they are not doing right. Pero that's completely different po from you, kasi po you are the father, or sorry, you are the daughter of Raffy Tulfo. So if you don't mind answering this question, do you think there's still a possibility between you and Raffy Tulfo to get along well, to reconcile?
Hindi po. Kung magpipilit na mag-reconcile kami, I think that, going back to Teacher Mark's question, that would anger me. But right now, I'm at peace with not having him in my life. And I wouldn't want him in my life.
Ngayon po itong so if that is the case, may nagtatanong din ho dito, kung noong when you were growing up, when you were in your teens, nung dalaga pa ho kayo, sabi nyo meron ho kayong sama ng loob, ngayon wala na. Can we safely say na napatawad nyo na ho yung inyong tatay o si Raffy Tulfo sa mga ginawa niya ho sa inyong pamilya?
Hindi po.
First, siguro sa inyo po, sa inyo.
Hindi po tama yon. Hindi ko siya pinatawad. It's more like indifferent ako sa kanya. Minsan-minsan kung makikita ko nung ginagawa niya sa nanay ko, right? Like the video you mentioned where he said my mother is extorting him. My anger flares up when he sends a lot of things that are false in court documents. My anger flares up, but the rest of the time, indifferent ako sa kanya. So hindi ko siya pinatawad. It's just I don't think about him.
Okay. Well, that's very clear po. Ngayon no, meron ho tayong tanong galing kay I am Sean Wayne po. Ang tanong niya ho, do you feel recognized po whenever the Rafi Tulfo issue comes up as your dad, as your dad's firstborn, or even as your dad's father? Do you feel like if you are in public or you are with people who know who you are, do you feel that your father recognizes you as a daughter or his firstborn?
Hindi po. From what I understand, again, from what my relatives have sent me, he seems to mention or involve his Maricel and Ralph, his son and daughter, quite frequently in his personal and professional and personal life. Pero ako hindi. So, to your question, no, I do not feel recognized, and I'm okay with that.
You're okay. That's good that to know that you're at peace with that po. Ngayon po, how many siblings do you know you have po with Rafi Tulfo?
As far as I know, just Maricel, Ralph, and Chelsea. So tatlo po.
So that's three po.
Opo.
Ngayon po, people are also asking, also from the viewers of I Am Sean Wayne. Sabi, tanong ho nila dito, how do you feel when people tell you, people who know your father, that you look like Rafi Tulfo?
I don't feel any sort of way. It's just genetics, di ba? Hindi naman, it doesn't define who I am, yung ugali ko, who I am. It doesn't define me. And from what I understand, Rafi is an attractive man, so perhaps it's a positive thing that physically I have those attributes, but it doesn't, I don't think any more or less if someone says I look like him or if I look like anyone else.
Mm-hmm. Were you, I think it's, there's a question here kasi, if, was there ever a time in your life when you were young until now when you were with Rafi Tulfo and he included you in his plans, in his life? Like prospectively, like parang ito ang gagawin natin eventually, this is what we will do. Was there any plan for reconciling, especially when you were young, na gusto ko dito ka sa akin, na mga sinabi po ni Rafi Tulfo?
You know, Attorney Levi, he did say that when I was there, when I was younger. One of my visits, he asked me to stay, and I don't know if he was serious or not, but I didn't end up staying. And he told me, if you stay here, I will make sure you marry a congressman. So even at that age, when he was talking to me, I'm not sure if he saw me as a daughter, but more of as an asset, because his thought was to make sure that I marry someone who had power. So that was his plan for me.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So that was his plan. Ngayon po, there is a question here in the comment section. They are accusing Rapi Tulfo of having or being a hypocrite because if you are not aware, he has this show called Rafi Tulfo in Action, wherein he lambasts or make it as a daily topic family issues in relation, specifically parents who don't give support, fathers who have mistresses, etc. Now, are you aware of that format of the show? And if you are, what can you say about Rafi Tulfo treating you that way and Rafi Tulfo having a show like that?
Ang first word na naiisip ko ay I'm disgusted, 'di ba? Alam ko grabe yung word na yon, pero yun ang the first thing that I thought of. Pero I think, 'di ba, as long as he helped a lot of people, great. Pero at the same time, dapat tignan natin, why is he helping these people? Yung isip ko, all of his help are just to publicly help people. And I don't know if he's helping anyone privately. I think all of his help is um, captured on social media, on the TV, public, and it's monetized. So although I am glad he's helping people that cannot help themselves, I'm also disgusted that it's a format for him to monetize and exploit people, because I don't really believe it's in his nature to want to help people. I truly believe he's helping people to help himself.
Okay, here's another question here. What are your thoughts? Well, Rafi Tulfo, I don't know if you are aware, Rafi Tulfo is already a politician. He's a senator. Your tito, Erwin Tulfo, is a congressman. Jocelyn Pua, the wife of your father, is a congressman. Ralph Tulfo is a congressman. Now, Rafi Tulfo declared that they are prodding Maricel Tulfo to also run for Congress as a congressman. Uh, what uh, what reaction do you have in relation to all your father's side? Almost all of your father's side is running for a position, or in the future is embracing position in politics.
Well, Attorney Labayan, I do have a few thoughts in my head, but the first thing I want to address is that my mother is Rafi's legal wife, not Jocelyn. Secondly,
I'm sorry. Yes, I agree with you.
Secondly, I think that kind of nepotism in the legal system perpetuates corruption, and I'm really disturbed that there is no law that prevents this kind of political dynasty, as someone it looks like is mentioning in there. So I hope something will be passed that can prevent this kind of political dynasty, because it creates injustices in the future.
Yes, I agree with you. Now,
And
there is also um, I don't call it news, maybe gossip or pseudo news going around that your dad is planning to run for president. What can you say about that?
Rafi is my father, who's a genetic material. My dad is Joe. But if you're
Oh, sorry,
talking about
Yeah, Rafi
Rafi,
Tulfo. I'm sorry. Sorry,
that's
I'm
okay.
sorry. Yeah,
That's
Rafi
okay.
Tulfo.
True leadership goes beyond personal achievements and what can be seen publicly, right? So, yung experience ko as Rafi's daughter, he's failed at basic responsibilities of fatherhood, which requires integrity, duty, honor, obligation. And I think these are the qualities that we should aspire from in a president.
I agree with you also. So, if you were to talk to the Filipino people in relation to them choosing their politicians, because obviously, well, maybe I don't know how to term Rafi Tulfo. I'll just call him Rafi Tulfo because I also believe, and I want to make it clear right now that well, I just got confused there. I also believe, and our community believes, that Julie is the legal wife, and your dad actually is Joe, because um, being a dad is more than contributing sperm cells. So, what can you say to the Filipino people in relation to their choice or choices of whom to put in position in politics?
I think I want the Filipino people to choose the leader that best represents their values and aspirations. So if they want a president that, as I mentioned earlier, the leadership qualities that I believe personally we should have in a president, such as integrity, obligation, duty, and honor. I am not sure. I think there could be a better option out there.
Thank you for saying that. And may I ask, we're almost an hour. Do you still have time? Do you have anything
Yes,
to do?
I
You
have
still have
time.
time.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, there is another question here. Um, it's in relation to uh, I don't know really if I will ask you this. Maybe we'll just pass on this one. Um, okay, maybe I'll ask it. You know also that your mom, Julie, is or filed cases against Rafi Tulfo. Are you aware of those cases?
Medyo, yung nanay ko at saka ako, medyo
Mm.
nag-aaway kami kasi sinasabi ko sa kanya, ayaw ko nang marinig ang nangyayari kasi nagagalit ako sa ginagawa ni Rafi. So, medyo kilala ko ang nangyayari. Pero, I'm not an expert.
Mm. So are you okay with this? Because after all, of course, do you still consider Rafi Tulfo as an extension of your personality, or did you completely, or are you completely indifferent of him?
I consider him an extension of my personality in the case that I don't want to become him, diba? So, sa akin, I try to have that moral integrity. Siyempre, hindi ako perfect. Pero I try to have that integrity. I try to keep my word. So, I think in that sense, the extension is a reminder not to be like Rafi.
Hanggang dito na lang ang video ni Granny.
Okay, there is
Kung
a
nagustuhan nyo ang video ito, please subscribe and press the notification bell para ma-notify kayo sa mga susunod pang mga video katulad dito. Salamat!